Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel, Brandy Janae's Bookshelf. As you could tell from the title of this video, today I am doing a mid-month check-in. It was supposed to be a mid-month wrap-up, but at this point I don't have too much to talk about, so instead of like a full wrap-up, because I think I have like 4 maybe 5 things to mention as far as books, like I said, it's just going to be a check-in. Let me just get started because I feel like I'm trying to explain what I'm going to be doing instead of just doing it. So the first 3 mangas, these actually aren't like the first 3 things that I finished, but I'm just going to talk about them quickly because like I said, they will be featured in the other video. So I have the 3 mangas that were included in the September box, I'm pretty sure, for a Manga Spice Cafe. So we have Muhio Ambrogi's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation, Volume 1 by Yoshiyuki Nishi, which this is going to be slight spoilers for that video because I'm going to give you ratings, but I'm not going to go into any details. But this one ended up getting 3 stars for me. Next is Mal, Volume 1 by Rumiko Takahashi, and I gave this one 4 stars. And then I read Censor by Junji Ito, which I gave 3 stars. All 3 of these will be in a separate video where I go over the description and a few thoughts on these in a video later this week. So that's why I didn't want to go, because I didn't want to have like multiple videos that close together going into a bunch of details on those. So that's where I'm at as far as that. The only other thing that I have finished so far this month is volumes of Food Wars. That is really truly my biggest undertaking for this month. If you haven't seen my TBR for December, I mentioned that I wanted to read the entire Food Wars series from beginning to end this month. I had read up to like I think 30, 31, maybe even 32. I had, I think, 1 or 2 volumes that I hadn't read because I was getting ready to move. I packed them up because I was just like, I had a feeling that I wanted to, if not reread the whole thing at that point, like at least a few volumes before that, so that I can refresh myself on what was happening, because I had taken kind of like a little break from Food Wars. So I just packed them up because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to get to them soon, and I just haven't gotten back to the series. So I decided to start over from the beginning and read all 36 volumes this month, and I'm not shocked I am behind, but as of like the halfway point or whatever, today is the 14th that I'm filming this and it's going up on the 15th, so basically the halfway point, I have finished 11 volumes. Now, depending on how editing goes and how long it takes me to get through the 2 videos that I'm planning on posting this week tonight, I may get another volume and a half, maybe 2. 2 might be pushing it, but I should be able to get at least another volume done tonight. So it could be 12. It might still be like 11. I don't know. But I have been reading these rather slowly. But I will say that as of right now, my goal is to finish up the entire Food Wars series by the end of the week that this video is going up. I noticed that if I continue at my pace, I probably will finish Food Wars before the end of the year, but I won't touch any of the rest of my TBR books, and that includes like my 12 must list and any of the other thing that I had on my shelf that I wanted to get done, and I don't want that to be the case. So right now my goal is to finish that up by the end of this week. That would leave me 2 whole weeks to get through whatever I can from the rest of my TBR. So that's my goal right now. Other than that, I figured some things probably weren't going to end up working out as far as my TBR. I think the first major thing that I'm scratching out, which is kind of like a little bit of relief, but also I was really excited about getting to this, but I just got an email from Right Stuff because I finally sucked it up and put in an order for a few different mangas, like kind of as a Christmas gift to myself. I probably should have waited, but I'm a sucker. And I went and got some stuff. I got a few things. I got myself a few things. Anyway, not the point. I finally went ahead and put in the order for the rest of Sweat and Soap, which is part of that order, which is why I got on that topic in the first place. But today or yesterday, I can't remember, I got an email that said the final volume in the series actually got pushed. It was supposed to come out the 21st, and it got pushed to January. So because of that, my plan was to read the entire series, you know, finish off the series this year, or before the year ended. But because the last volume got pushed, that's not going to be able to happen, and I don't think I'm gonna get that shipment probably until January. I'm scratching that off of my list for this TBR, because yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna like read the 4 volumes and then have to wait a whole nother month for the last one. Like, I could, but I want to just binge all of them together. That's 5 things taken off of my huge list, so that's kind of a good for me in a way. I'm still going back and forth of whether or not I want to try to finish up those 2 other series. I did start them both this year, like rereads of series that I enjoyed in the past, which is the main reason why I was just like trying to get them off of my list, so next year I can start fresh with some new series that I really want to read as far as manga. So that's why I was trying to get those off. Between the 2 of those, I think that's like 11 volumes, so I may still try to fit those in if I can, but like I said, I'm trying to spend the rest of the 2 months, the rest of those 2 weeks of the month, if I get through all of Food Wars this week, trying to finish up all of the rest of my TBR. So that includes the Kate Daniels books for the read along, because I haven't read any of those yet, and I was already like basically a month behind. And then all of my TBR, and then one of those books alone is like 500 pages, maybe a couple of those. It's a lot. Plus I still have a whole nother like Manga Spice Cafe box set of mangas to read, which is another 3. It's a lot, I know. I'm making my way through it, so I'm just hoping pretty much that I can get more efficient with reading. At this point, I don't think I'll be able to finish it all, but if I can get through most of it, that would feel like such a huge accomplishment, and this could be like my biggest reading month all year, which would be great. We'll see. But yeah, I think I rambled on enough. I wasn't expecting this to be this long. It's probably going to be cut down, but I feel like I still like talked a lot about nothing. But yeah, that's where I am as far as the halfway point in the month. I've read 11 volumes of Food Wars so far out of the 36 that I was trying to get through. I read a set of Manga Spice Cafe. I am scratching Sweat and Soap off because I have to sadly wait another month, and then I'm trying to finish up Food Wars. 25 volumes in 5 days. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna make it work because I want to get this done. So anyway, let me know where you are as far as your reading at the halfway point in the month. Is it going the way that you were hoping it to go at this point in the month? And yeah, anything else you feel like commenting. I need to get off of here so I can edit these videos and put them up. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna go. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week for, or I guess actually I will see you guys again in whatever. I know what's coming up, but my brain isn't working. I'll see you guys later. Bye.